everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to warp to the UCH research vessel. And basically, that's what we're going to do today. We might warp around, check out some other planets and whatnot, but right now we're going to head to the UCH research vessel. We're in. Get the fuel topped off here. Alright. Thrusters on, and without further ado, let's mark the target here. Where is it? UCH Research Discovery. Trade Station Alpha. What does this one over here have in it? Let's see. Info panel. It's got copper, silicon, and neodymium. Pentaxid. And iron. What we're desperately in need of is satium. Let's go this way here real quick. Any of these planets have satium on it? Or in the orbit? Alright, so the research vessel is over here. So that's lock target. It's that way. Let's go. New time but the present. We're warping here. And the long coast over there. So yeah, and now you guys check out the nebulas and whatnot. As we coast over here. I'm hoping they have what I need. Some missions to do and whatnot. I think that would be kind of cool. Start the story arc off. We'll coast over there. It's not too far away. But yeah, I'm running out of ideas to make videos of Empyrion that I haven't, I've done things over and over again. I've lost the urge to figure out what I do next, but thing is we'll do the research vessel and we'll follow the storyline, and that'll give me something to do, I guess. And then we'll revisit the farm once I have enough cobalt. I set an auto miner down on cobalt, so I'm just waiting for it to produce ore for me. I know you could do the sleep in the bed tent trick, but nah. I don't want to play that way. If I was going to do that, I might as well be playing in creative. I did mine on an asteroid to bring in the miner that's on top. Did it give me pentaxid or anything? Let's level off here. Huh, this looks different. Incoming message. Please proceed to the main dock and speak to the quartermaster. Welcome to the research vessel. Please familiarize yourself with the mission of Project Eden by approaching some of the crew. You can speak with them by looking at them and pressing the F for additional information. They will have valuable insights. Alright. Yeah, this is totally different. Cool. Alright. I'm sure we're healed up. Put the gun away so we're not shooting somebody inadvertently. Hello and welcome to our research vessels. She might not be much to look at, but she's a tough ship. I'm the quartermaster of this ship. How may I help you? Wish to trade. Huh. Navigational data is only worth 50,000, but they want 465,000 for it. That's kind of expensive, to tell you the truth. There's two dudes here. I'll ball and say sell cosmetics. I want to trade. Some of these look pretty cool. Alright. Visit the lead researcher. Where's that at? Did it tell you where it is? Lead researcher. The lead researcher has insights about the missions of Project Eden. The research computer allows you to gain additional unlock points, increasing the range of you can warp and the data chips and for research points. I couldn't read all that. Now you should be on your way to the bridge and speak to the captain. The bridge can be accessed from the elevators in the hallway behind the research lab. Alright. Do we have any data pads and whatnot? We have that. We have some data pads. We have a navigational data. Just looking for anything else here. And taxed seed that we didn't plant yet. There's more money that I can turn into. None in there. Here's another navigational data. I don't see anything else that's staying medical supplies. Actually, I want to keep that on me. I think that's it. Okay, hold on. So we have technology from what? Alien technology. Right, and this one over here should be navigational data. 2. You currently have a 2 light year increase to your base warp range. You may turn in up to 48 additional navigational data. Data pads, I have 2 of them. If you find a data pad, you can turn it in here to obtain additional unlock points. Each pad is worth 50 unlock points. Alright. So the elevator to the bridge. Welcome to Project Eden, recruit. You are now prepared to explore the rest of the starry solar system and beyond. Remember that you will need a capital vessel with a warp drive to warp to another star system. It's always good practice to keep an extra stash of supplies for emergencies. Always have enough pentaxid for the round trip before warping. Don't get stuck. New missions have been added to your PDA and new Empyrion PDA entries have been unlocked. F1, the solo mission tab, contain main story missions and repeatable side missions. The Expedia section of the PDA contains useful information and answers to frequently asked questions about the game and the scenario. Please check the Empyropedia. You can always sometimes find missions or other hints by talking to individuals. Try speaking with the lead research or the captain if you have already. What you do from here is up to you. Alright, so we have missions in the PDA now? Oh, here we go. Main story mission. Where I want. Prologue, Journey to the Unknown. Activate. Prologue, Journey to the Unknown. You awoke in a damaged escape pod, injured and alone, after it's plummeted through the atmosphere of an unknown world, with no memory of how you got here and a little at your disposal. The crackling of the suit's radio puts you on the path towards answers, somewhere out in the wilderness of this alien planet. Proceed. What is this place? Where the heck am I? The last thing I remember, I was aboard the Apollo station, getting ready to ship out. What happened? To the station, to the crew. I've got to radio the fleet. UCH fleet, come in. I repeat, UCH, come in. Please respond. Radio static. Where do we park at? Over here. Please command anyone. Please respond. Static. Signal transmission decoded. Static some more. Post over here. It's faint, but that's definitely a UCH transmission. There's other survivors here. But I can't understand what they're saying. I need some way to clean up their transmission. There's probably an antenna among some of the wreckage on the ground that I can use to boost the signal strength. It's just a matter of finding a functional device. We can read and fly at the same time. We're going back to our home world here. But I can't understand what they're saying. I need... Okay, it's saying the same stuff over again. We have enough pentaxid to jump back and do this mission. Find a usable antenna among the wreckage. Alright. We can do that. Put on cruise control. Let me drink my soda here. But yeah, we're going to do the story mission all the way up till the end. It'll give me purpose. Something to do. Debating how far we get into the scenario here. Water tastes good. Is water even flavorable? We're almost there. And then we can find the usable antenna, hook up to it, get the IDA, do a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to show you guys how to farm drone swarms in this series. There's a lot to do, but I want to start the story arc off so that we can advance. Maybe in the next episode, if the cobalt mine has mined out enough cobalt, we might be able to do some more gardening work on the base. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys like seeing building episodes? Broken antenna that way. Let's go that way. I know the farm doesn't need to be as epic as it is, but it's kind of fun to see how big you can build something. I mean, it's a lot of grow plots, yeah, but is it physically possible to have that many grow plots and still run off solar? We'll get back to the grow plots later. We have food on us right now. We're going to go to this broken antenna over here. Seems to be amongst the trees. You know what? I need trees. Sorry for the darkness, everyone. I will make a light out real soon. Alright. That looks like an antenna of a UCH Crusader class frigate. That should be the antenna looks to be in relatively good shape despite missing the rest of the ship. I should be able to connect my suit up to the antenna, the maintenance port, and okay. Survival tool. I don't need a survival tool. Alright. I found the antenna's access port in the console. I should be able to look or hook my suit up to it. Okay. Commander, Stormfall. We're a commander, huh? Commander Stormfall. Looks like I can access the antenna's maintenance port from here. Establish a connection to the antenna. Unsupported external device detected. Uploading drivers. A lot of thing. Complete. Communication uplink online. Uplink status. Connection established. Handshake protocol accepted. Wait, what the heck is going on? An excellent question, Commander. And one I would be more than happy to supply the answers to if I knew it. Unfortunately, I have been offline since initialization. Okay, so who are you? IDA, Integrated Analyst. I am IDA, that's Integrated Data Analyst, but you can call me IDA. A backup of original UCH IDA, to be precise. Where I am is integrated into a UCH surveillance satellite in orbit above your location. So you're an AI? That is correct, Commander. My system was rebooted when I detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of this planet. Ida, I have been attempting to connect to the suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitters was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access your data link until you linked with the external transceiver. Now that I am connected with the suit's computer system, I can calibrate your suit's data link so that I can interface directly with you, suit, and provide you with some scans and preliminary data as my role. So you're some kind of support AI? My original role is to utilize systems at my disposal to scan, analyze, categorize, and direct personnel operations. I can do a great deal more than that, but nothing that is relevant to the current situation. As you are the only UCH personnel I have detected on the planet, I've devoted much of my processing power to assist you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. I can remember how I got here. Everything else reaching Apollo Station is a blank. Shall I read you my logs from the fleet's departure? Please do, Ida. I have no idea where I am. I have even how I got here, and I need every bit of information. At 900 hours, 25:07 24:73, the UCH fleet was scheduled to leave Apollo Station in orbit around Jupiter on an expeditionary journey to Promaca, Promaca Century, utilizing a prototype warp field generator mounted on the flagship of the fleet, the UCH-002 MS Titan. The function of the warp drive, or the function of the warp field, was to encapsulate the fleet in the Titan's quantum wake and move the entire fleet as a unit. Reports of weapon damage, weapon fire, and explosions were reported from Apollo Station shortly after the fleet left, and all communication was lost 9 minutes later. The fleet captains decided that the approaching rescue forces were significant to deal with the turmoil and opted to stay the course and continue the Operation Phoenix. After exiting Jupiter's orbit, Wave Rider protocol was engaged, and the Titan's warp drive began generating a stable field, and the fleet inserted into hyperspace. Moments after successfully inserting into hyperspace, an anomaly was encountered, a spatial rift, where additional planes of higher dimensional space intruded on the fabric of hyperspace. The Spartel Rift dragged the warfield containing the UCH fleet off course by somewhere I have estimated to be between 325,000 to 500,000 light years, but may be as high as 3 million light years. Distance and speed in hyperspace is relative, and the effects of the spatial, rift on a stable warfield are as yet unknown. My log terminated upon exiting from hyperspace, as that was when IDA primarily loaded this submine into a surveillance satellite and ejected it to gather intelligence. The initialization seems to have failed at the time, and was triggered correctly by your escape pod's beacon. So any clues on what I should do now? Yeah, I really want to know what I should do. Your suit data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I've detected structures and objects with which may answer both our questions nearby. Disconnect from the antenna. And we're out. Are you receiving my transmission, Commander? Loud and clear, Ida. And how are you on this fine sunny day? Medium. Well, I assume that your inquiry is some kind of humor, Commander, and it is in fact that my processing speed is down 36% and two of my satellites' optical lenses are cracked. I thought you knew models 8 AI as we're capable of learning and learning empathy. I'm not designed for comedy, Commander. I am a strategic analyst AI. I do not laugh. However, I will take your suggestions under advisement and adjust my humor parameter. Glad to hear you, Ida. Chapter 1, Human Debris. Alone on an unknown world, you stand against an unforgiving alien world looking for anything that remains of your crew and your fleet among the wreckage. Are you truly alone? Ida may have found the answer you seek. Proceed. Commander, I have identified a large structure not far from the broken antenna. Profile analysts has determined a 93% something. Finally, some good news. Can you see how many people are there? The condition they're in? I am detecting no thermal or electrical and emissions on the ground, but judging by the disturbance to the surrounding terrain, I would estimate that the ship impacted the ground at a considerable speed. There may be survivors. Man, they go too fast. Okay, Ida, can you plot a course on my HUD to the location of the ship, even if there's no displaying telemetry data on your heads-up display? Good luck, Commander. They gotta give you pauses in between so you can read the text. It's all good. We'll get this. So we need to go this way. Thinking about making a pot of coffee. If I remember correctly, there's some Xerox down here somewhere. My God, this ship hit the ground hard enough to split in half. I don't see anyone. My observation of the ship's hull using cameras affixed to your suit conclude that the ship did not crash due to malfunction or mechanical failure. The damage of beam marks to the hull are constant of... Here we go. Are you sure the Heidelberg was shot down? Could I have been friendly fire, or perhaps an ammunition magazine exploded on re-entry? There must be records or logs or something. I'm sorry, Commander. The direction of the blast pattern and mouth still indicates that it was struck from. Upon scanning, I have detected radioactive traces of the same plasma on several other wreckage sites in the area, as well as structures near the polar regions. I have concluded that the structures near the poles are in all likelihood weapon emplacements, communication stations, or military facilities of some sort, belonging to an unknown faction native to this region of space. There may be a transmission coming from the location, but nothing that I am able to decipher. Tell me everything you know about Ida going to the make and pay. I'll leave them be for now. That would be correct decision, Commander. You are alone and unarmed against data can be assumed and trained military personnel with superior weaponry. The best thing you can do right now is to continue your search of the wreckage in the hopes that you are not the only UCH personnel left in this system. Anything more is the work of politicians and diplomats, of which you are neither. You make a pretty convincing argument, Ida. I'm not saying we forgive them, Commander. It's just that it's impractical to attack them. No, attack them now. I'll do as you say, Ida. Thanks for having my back. So, what's next? I'm glad you agree with my assessments, Commander. As you are currently the only remaining UCH officer, my duty is to ensure you live, and I would have to shut down your suit's motor functions to prevent you from getting yourself killed. Wait, you can do that? Shut down my suit so I can't move? Perhaps. It could be a joke. My humor parameter is currently at 100%. Alright, I'll take you at your word. Continuing investigation, Commander. Your suit is picking up a weak electro signal coming from somewhere near the rear of the ship. It may be a computer console. I have marked the location on your display. Alright, so we're gonna set down here. Turn the thrusters off because we're gonna be here a smidge. We're gonna heal up. Make sure we're fully healed. Fully fed. So we can read the wall of text that's coming. Alright. Could have sworn there was Xerox troops around here. Alright. Let's get to looting here. Remember correctly, wasn't there like a sniper rifle in this box back here? No, but there's all that. What was that? Tablet. Interesting. Well, there's a sniper rifle. It was in one of these boxes. Signal is coming from inside this container. No, but I'm worried about Xerox. You succeed in forcing to open the container from which the EM signal is emitting. As soon as you break the seal, a horrible smell meets your nose. Peer inside. Inside the sealed cargo container is a human body wearing a UCH engineer's uniform in an advanced state of decay. I know Ida, I've got a body here. Looks like an engineer by the uniform. The biometrics of the body match one of Sergeant Pallant, first class chief engineer of the UCH 011, Heidelberg. The electromagnetic signal appears to be coming from something inside the container with him. Investigate the body. I'm sorry about this, buddy, but I've got to move you. Search the container. It looks like he climbed in here himself to protect him during the crash. A smart idea. Eventually the container is completely sealed and lined with shock absorbent foam. If only the container hadn't landed upside down with the ship on top of it, he'd probably be alive. There's some stuff in here, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much use to me. Go back. Sorry about this, buddy, but I gotta move you. Gotta move you. Search the body. I found the source of the EM signal, Ida. It's his PDA. It appears to still have some battery left in it, but the controls are locked and I can't access them. Now that the device is no longer inside a shielded container, I can remotely access the PDA and download the device logs. Do it. I need to know what happened here. I have retrieved the personal log files and messages from Sergeant Palin's PDA commander. I run analyze and forward the decrypted logs to your PDA F1. You'll be able to access them through the PDA logs tab or via the mission task information and read them at your leisure. This is nothing more than... There's nothing more you can do here, Commander Stormfall, but there may be additional logs elsewhere in the wreck. You close and relock the cargo container with Sergeant Palin's body inside. And yeah, I have loaded Sergeant Palin's personal log to your PDA commander. You can now I'm detecting faint energy signatures further forward of the ship, Commander. It appears to be coming from the source somewhere in the wreckage. Oh, this box. Okay. The signal is coming from inside this container. Next, please. You pull open the door in the cargo container to reveal nothing. The container appears to be empty aside from scrap metal and structural plastic in the bottom tray. This container looks like a bus, Ida. Are you sure this is the right spot? Yes, Commander. There's a faint electronic signature coming from inside that container. You are unlikely uncovering another dead body in so small a pile of debris. Search the junk at the bottom of the container. I'll be dang. There's a logistics management unit under the junk. I doubt this will be any use to me. These are only used to record a managed cargo manifest, and the screen is cracked anyways. Ida, it's still a bus, just a LMU in sleeping mode. I'll check somewhere else. Just a moment, Commander. Logistic units contain transfer records across logs and users' notes. There's usually more information in one of these devices than most people realize. Please connect your suit to the data port on the bottom of the pad, and I will attempt to retrieve the logs. Connect to the logistic manner. New device detected. Extracting data. Logistic data, logistic log, logistic text. Successfully downloaded to temporary directory. Upgrade temp files to satellite. I have received the logistic files, Commander. I have confirmed that there is additional data in the device logs. Would you like to review the files now, or should I send them to your PDA for you to read later? I will read them now. Forward them to my PDA. I will forward a copy of the data to the PDA commander. So what's next? What's next is we're going to have to continue this in the next episode. Commander, I've noticed several incoincidences. What do you mean, Ida? What's wrong with the logs? I know I'm not willing to speculate at this point, Commander. I have marked the ship's constructor on your display. Please check the production log next. It should clarify things for the both of us. Alright. This is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. We're going to continue the log in the next episode. So stay tuned for the story. There's not much to it. We're going to have to connect our suit up to the constructor. And yeah. So this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.